company's mission at the Sid Martin Biotechnology Institute is to assist startup companies and small companies in biotechnology areas, which can include medical devices, medical instrumentation, biotechnology tools, microbiology, to assist those types of companies in rapid growth, whatever it takes. It may take our mentoring, our counseling, our guidance. It may take introducing them to investors to bring in needed capital. It may take equipment, supplies, and of course the facility itself to help them rapidly accelerate into mature companies. What Sid Martin does is provide space for startup companies or small companies, particularly what's called wet laboratory space, which consists of course, water, distilled water, having sinks, having chemical fume hoods, and biological safety cabinets, and lab workbench. It's that simple. But that space is extremely expensive because of the infrastructure behind the space, the HVAC, heating, ventilation, and air conditioning, the plumbing, providing the environment for the workspace. All that is extremely expensive, and very few places have that except for major universities, major research universities. Here we provide individual spaces for these small companies with wet lab and with office. I think there are many opportunities for advancements, internships, future employment in a general institution like this, but even more so here at Sid Martin. Certainly you can look at the surrounding area here in our park, Progress Park. The University of Florida has started many companies out here. RTI Surgical, for instance, 10 years ago was 4 people. Now it's over 2,200 people. Brammer Biologics came down from Massachusetts and bought the Florida Biologics spin out from the University of Florida, and they're over 600 people now. We continue to produce companies that represent future growth and certainly future employment, internship opportunities. One of the biggest advantages and opportunities of the Sid Martin Biotechnology Institute for small companies is our shared equipment. We have over $1 million in shared equipment, everything from centrifuges, incubator shakers, UV spectrophotometry, ultraviolet spectrophotometry, everything you can almost think of that a small company might need. Why is that a big attraction? Because they can't afford it. One of these machines may cost as much as $100,000. A small company needs to spend their capital on research and development, not on equipment. So we provide access to all this free of charge as part of the package here. It's included in your rent. It's included in the total package for any small company that comes in. And it makes a huge difference in their ability to do research and accomplish their goals. This particular company is a spin out from the University of Florida from Dr. Roy Curtis's lab. Dr. Curtis is investigating a vaccine for salmonella. Salmonella causes a lot of problems, particularly on a global scale, for people with severe illness and even death. Where the source of salmonella typically comes from is eggs or chickens. Dr. Curtis is working on a vaccine in chickens, in the actual chickens themselves, and also in people, a dual purpose item. We predict and feel that their company will grow rapidly over the next several years. Assembly Biosciences is working on 2 projects as a priority. One of them is a vaccine to hepatitis B. There is a treatment for hepatitis C now, but not hepatitis B. So this is an intense focus area for Assembly Biosciences. Secondarily to that, Assembly is working on the microbiome. Microbiome is a hot commodity right now and a hot area for companies to do research in. It's an intense microbiological effort to sustain the normal human gut as far as the bacterial content of it. Assembly is developing a treatment for many types of gut diseases by simply inserting the natural bacteria that lives in our guts back into people with disease states and infections. As a result of that, they have custom equipment built solely for them that we assist them in finding vendors and finding groups that can build these types of equipment to keep bacteria isolated in a protected and controlled environment. Assembly has a tremendous amount of potential. They're considering bringing a second division down here to Alachua, and in the ensuing years, they plan on building a factory here to produce the products that they end up submitting to the FDA for clearance for medical device use. When I look for a candidate for an internship or for employment, or even to consider someone as a volunteer here at Sid Martin, we look for three things essentially. Certainly you're going to look at background like anyone does. Do they have the knowledge base and the education that encompasses microbiology, biotechnology, biomedicine, biopharma? Is that already in place? The second thing, of course, is that tangible factor of attitude. Do you want to work here? Do you want to do this? Or is this a pit stop on your way to medical school or on your way to something else and you just want something on your resume? And the third thing I think we look for is teachability. And by that term, I mean someone who is willing to do almost anything it takes in a small company. I can guarantee you if we hired you tomorrow, you would have to do a variety of things from microbiology to taking out the trash. Small companies don't have that many people, so they need everybody to pitch in and do whatever it takes to make them successful. That's what we do, and that's what we expect our candidates to do.